Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sia, and today I want to work with this mold here. It's got the little lid, and I'm going to be working with polyurethane resin. What I want to do is I got 3.5 ounces of A and 3.5 ounces of B for a total of 7 ounces. But I want to put some mica powder in part A. Get that in there. Got a stick. I'm going to mix that up in there. This is not going to cure as dark as this. It's just going to lighten up a lot. But you want to make sure you mix your pigment before you combine part A and B together, because this stuff, it sets up really fast. So once I get that in there like so, trying to think if let's see. I don't know if that will affect the curing. I want to dump it all in there. Why not? I may have just overkilled with the mica powder. We'll see. I have a cup here that I'm going to dump them both into once I make sure I get this mixed up well. Because once I add the two together, I will have a total of 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Once it starts to warm in my hand a little bit is when I decide that I have mixed it enough. So there is part A. This is a phthalo blue mica powder from Hippie Crafter. Let's see, I got a chunk of powder there. I'm not going to try and get that in there. I'll mix it again. Looks good. That looks real pretty, but it's not going to stay that color. Now we're going to add part B. I'm going to start mixing. You want to hold it in your hand so you can feel it. I'm going to get these down here like so. Okay, it's starting to go warm in my hand, so I'm going to fill that like so. I'm going to come in here. Don't know if I have time to do all this, but I'm going to. And we're going to finish pouring that in there. I don't want to dome it, so I want it to sit nice on the table. So I think that's good. Not bad for a guess. That's already speeding up. Let's see if I'm going to spritz it with some isopropyl alcohol. And we're going to watch. and I will see you for the demold. Okay, I am back. As you can see, it did not cure into that dark blue, that phthalo blue. It's been about an hour since I poured this. Don't want this to pop off. Didn't want to break it. Okay. Well, that cured nice. Cured real nice. Let's see this. Let's see how hard this will be. I have a feeling just trying to get this over this here. I'm going to have to pull it closer to me. Okay, got that like that. I'm just going to pinch and twist and get this back in. This was probably the hardest mold I've had to unmold. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Wow, this turned out nice. Let's see if this fits. Wasn't that pretty? That is really pretty. I like how it has that little thing in there to hold that on. That is really pretty. Yeah, what do you think? Do you think I should bling it up? I'm thinking about keeping it like this because of the curve. I don't think the gems would sit flat on there, but there it is. It cured really nice. You saw how much mica powder I put in there. Saw how dark that was. So, okay, I am back, and as you can see, I decided to bling out the lid. I was looking at it, and it was missing something, so I went and I showed my daughter, and she agreed that it was missing something. So I went digging through my gemstones, my rhinestones, and I decided to go with the clear rhinestones. Just think it looks so nice. I'm always afraid of adding colors that will clash. So I just went with a clear. I went with larger ones on the lid. I can put one there. And then on the jar itself, I just used the smaller ones on the little points here. So, yeah. So I think that just adds to this little jar. And what I used were the clear rhinestones and my jewel picker and some liquid fusion that I decant in a smaller jar for easier control. I'll try to have everything linked in the description box. Unfortunately, I'm unable to find this jar. Not sure where my husband purchased it from, but I do have something similar linked. So if you're interested in everything that I use, just check the description box. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave it in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And to my subscribers, I truly appreciate you. I could not do this without you. Y'all have a great day and God bless. Bye.